What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link. This is SUDOTACK's karaoke machine, specifically the SP-70 model. This is a very handy karaoke machine to have because of its size and just all of the functions. But before we get into that, let me tell you what came inside the box. So of course we have the karaoke machine itself. We have a charging cable, which is actually surprisingly only a USB-A to USB-C. I don't think I've seen any karaoke machines that only use a USB-C because usually it requires more power to charge. So that was pretty impressive that they were able to get a charging cable that is so small and lightweight and easily replaceable as well. Then we have the two microphones. These are very standard wireless mics that come with a lot of karaoke machines. And then we have the manual. And as always, I like to scan through the manual and let you guys pause if you need to read anything specific from it. And I'm going to switch the sides on it. So if you've lost your manual or you just want to get more information, go and pause and read it because I don't cover every single bit of information. I cover the highlights. So let's talk about this product specifically, the SUDOTACK SP-70 karaoke speaker. So keep in mind, link to the product is in the description below if you want to check out more info on Amazon, but here is pretty much the highlights. It has Bluetooth 5.0, which works up to 33 feet away. It supports micro TF cards, flash USB, and aux, so if you can't use Bluetooth, those are some of your other options. It has the two wireless mics that work via two AA batteries per mic. And then it has a 6.5-inch 15-watt speaker. It has RGB lighting mode, which I will show later on. And it has TWS function that lets it connect to another speaker to form a dual speaker karaoke system. So if you have two of these speakers, you can connect to one and it'll connect to the other automatically. And it's just really cool because if you really need the extra power, there you have it. You just connect two speakers together. So now let's take a closer look at the speaker itself. So of course we have the handle right here. It doesn't move, it's locked into place. I assume that these metal pieces are if you want to include a strap and just strap on so you can put it over your shoulder. The back itself doesn't have really anything important. The bottom does have some foam to prevent sliding and scratching. And then I'm gonna try my best to just hold this in place so you can sort of see, but pretty much we have a mic volume button, an echo button, which is pretty much reverb. You have an aux input, USB, TF, the charging point, which is the USB-C, a mic in if you want to include an extra mic onto this. So you have two, you can do more if you connect them here. And usually, just for your own reference, if you aren't aware, usually this only lets you put in one extra mic, so that would be three. But if you have a system that has this cable that can go in here, and then it itself lets you connect multiple mics, you can do that to actually connect really as many mics as you want. I think the most I've ever been able to connect is 6 at a time. So that's something to keep in mind. Then here we have the off and on, which is also the volume buttons. And then we just have various other buttons that aren't super important for this video, but you know, it's stuff like play, pause, next, before, choosing a specific song if you put in a TF card, music only, recording play, and then modes and LEDs. So, you know, switching to FM mode, switching the LED colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on here. And we're just gonna give it a sec to boot up. It's gonna automatically go into Bluetooth mode. And it should automatically connect to my phone. Yep, there we go. So unfortunately, I can't play music due to just how YouTube works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play one of my videos just so you can get an idea of the audio quality. What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lower the volume there. So one of the things I wanted to bring up about this was the bass, really strong. The audio gets really high. However, if you raise the audio all the way on this and you feel like it's not loud enough, then keep in mind you have to check your device as well, because sometimes controlling an audio from one source isn't going to control from the other. So if you're noticing it's maxed out here, but the audio is still low, check your phone or laptop or whatever and make sure the audio is maxed out on there as well. And that should give you pretty much the loudest experience that you would ever need for a speaker like this. Another thing you might have noticed, bass is really strong on this, which I kind of expected based off of the type of speaker it is. Now, one thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and pull out one of the mics. And as you can see, it has spots for 2 batteries. So I'm going to go ahead and pull over a couple batteries and put them in. And again, it is 2 AA batteries. Oh, wrong direction. And I'm not going to put the cover back on because I'm going to take these out in a bit. But if I press the on button, or I guess I have to hold it. Oh, wrong button. I was pressing. So this, if you press this, it turns off. This is to turn it on. So it should have automatically connected to the speaker. So if I talk into it, testing, testing. As you can tell, it is connected. I don't know how well my GoPro is going to pick up this audio, but it is connected. And again, you can control the audio from this knob right here. And this is, and it gets really loud. And I'm going to have to cut that out probably because it got a little too loud there for a second. You can also control echo. As you can see here, it has a lot of echo that you can add in. And I'm just going to go and turn that off. And I'm going to go and turn off the mic as well, because for the rest of this, it's not really super important to have the mic on. I want to go and show the LED mode now. So it has multiple LED modes. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to play the video again, because these colors will change with music, which is really cool. So, or with any audio that comes through. So as you can see, it is changing with the audio. I have the audio a little bit low so you can hear me talk over, but let's go ahead and switch through the different color modes. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as... This is my favorite one because it bounces with the beat. Check the description below for the link.
So I recently got this GoPro right here, and I was trying to think, what accessories do I need? I figured I would just use it
and then this one's just straight off, and then we're gonna cycle through again. So that's all of the different color modes that it has for the LEDs, which is quite a number, honestly. Overall, I think that this speaker is a great overall package. It is lightweight, small, easy to carry, which is really important because I have some that are a lot bigger, which, yeah, they deliver more power, but then it becomes really difficult to carry around, take places with me sometimes, and it takes up a lot more space. This also delivers just a loud, great experience, sound quality wise. You also have the 2 mics that come with it. And I will say the only real critique I have for this is there's no real place to put the mic on the speaker itself. You know, if the speaker was bigger, it would probably have little holders on the side. This one, since it is smaller, you kind of have to carry this separately or put it in a bag or something like that. However, I don't think that's a big issue because you are saving so much space with the speaker this size that it doesn't really hurt to just maybe toss this in a backpack or in another baggie and just take it separately. So overall, I think it is a great value. That's it for this video. Link in the description below as well, as I mentioned earlier. And if you have any questions, ask me in the comments below. Or, of course, check out the manual that I showed earlier in the video because that will have more info. You can also check the Amazon listing, which of course is another great source of information because I only covered the highlights. So please make sure to check those and then comment below if you have any extra questions. Thank you for watching and see you next time.